Turn to ban.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Cade Mila Falcha to the Irish Dota
seconds
League
remaining.
Season 4. This is our final group stage match in
Radiant team
Division
ban.
1 and in the league overall between It's a Team Secret and Monkey Kings. My name is PK. I'm going to be taking you through this one with Asgrav
Hey
10
everyone.
seconds remaining.
and the fantastic
Dire team
Amalu
ban.
on production.
How
So
how?
pretty hype series. Pretty hype series. The winner. So if it's a Team Secret 2-0
10
Monkey
seconds
Kings,
remaining.
they will get
Radiant
third
team
place
ban.
and thus a bye for the
Radiant
first
team's turn to
round
ban.
of the knockout bracket, and they will
Dire
send Monkey
team's
Kings
turn to
down into the
ban.
fourth, fifth playoff.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot riding
So
on
basically,
this
Monkey
series.
Kings just need one win here, and after that, they're guaranteed third place.
10
But Team
seconds
Secret needed
remaining.
2-0 to try get out of this fourth, fifth decider match. So it is a pretty impactful series.
5
Now,
seconds
if obviously
remaining.
if Monkey Kings take game one, then game two doesn't really mean that much. But still, obviously these teams are prideful. They want to beat each other,
Dire
etc.
team's turn
So
to pick.
uh,
Radiant team's
Yeah,
turn to
absolutely.
ban.
worth saying as well. I think this is the first Div One series of the new patch,
Dire
right?
team
So
ban.
even as maybe our analysis, it's usually not particularly amazing, but it's going to be even worse probably today because this new patch is crazy. So yeah, don't flame us too hard if we don't know what we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Uh,
looking forward to it.
so I
10
suppose the
seconds remaining.
bans pretty. I mean, Abaddon ban,
5
of
seconds
course. The
remaining.
Dragon Knight is like the hero of the patch right now. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Lifestealer doing pretty well. Like, so all pretty meta bans don't seem like particularly targeted, I don't
Yeah,
think.
I mean the MK ban on the Alk is interesting. Like I know people seem to think he wasn't nerfed as hard as
Dire
he maybe
team's
should have
turn to
been, but I think
ban.
he is still like a good bit worse than he was before. So unless someone on It's a Team Secret is a real Alk spammer, I'm not really sure about the hero pools. It seems like an interesting ban, first ban, but could just be that like if you think this guy's like they've probably been playing Alk for the last like 6 months because the patch has been so stale. So maybe they're just like, okay, we'll take away a comfort hero,
10
etc.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, something that they're probably got a lot of practice on.
Yeah, now you've been
Jakiro
spamming
first pick.
5
Jakiro.
seconds
Yeah, I was
No,
about to
remaining.
say
no, I
so.
haven't. I don't know what you're talking
Not
about.
at all.
No, never,
But
never
yeah, so
played the hero.
you agree with this first pick? It seems pretty solid, right?
I mean, I think it's pretty solid.
Radiant
I
team
think
ban.
you can actually flex it across both support positions, either facet, and you're going to have high impact.
For sure.
And also you're able to get it. Like there is definitely a flex to a core position there as well, if you can pull it
Radiant
off.
team's turn to pick.
Yeah,
But it will be interesting to see which way they go. It's a really good first pick, I think, because
yeah,
it's
I
quite
agreed. I
broken.
think it's definitely one of the heroes. Like, I mean, we've seen Lifestealer and DK both also really pop off the sheets, like win rate wise. But I think everyone who's like watched Shakiro being played can see it's probably one of the strongest heroes
10 seconds
initially we're
remaining.
seeing out of the patch. So I definitely agree. I also like this first pick Tiny on Monkey Kings
5
because it kind
seconds
of serves a lot of
remaining.
purposes. Like, firstly, it's definitely a flex pick. Like, I'm sure Reese can play it, but also Dara plays it carry. I'm pretty sure it's one of his most played heroes in carry. And then also we saw John DJ Cena play it last week, I think, in their series. So another kind of denied pick against them as well. I think people think the hero is decent. So yeah, a nice pick denied from the enemy team and a flex pick for yourselves.
It is pretty funny that this is like the second time that they just outright nerfed Tiny in the patch, and people are still pretty happy to play him.
Yeah, I think people
Um,
do think his mid is worse, but I think on support and carry he's supposed to be still fine. I think so.
okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
from what I've heard anyway. But who really knows, to be honest?
Yeah, who really knows? Who really knows? The Sven ban. I actually like the Sven ban on the side of it's a team secret here. I think it's quite a strong hero when you consider the layout changes to the map. Like having that ancient camp next to the
Dire
safe
team's
lane,
turn
if
to
you can
pick.
hold on to it and take Tormentor control, I think is really, really valuable.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, it is. It does favor, even though we kind of in the last patch we'd gone away from those really heavy like stack farming carries like the Lunas and the Svens, and I'm not sure like many of them got huge buffs in the actual patch, but definitely just the ability to farm that
10
ancient camp
seconds
right beside
remaining.
your tier one tower on the safe lane is obviously a nerf to
5
heroes who can't
seconds
take the
remaining.
ancients and a buff who to ones who can. So I definitely agree. I don't think Sven's win rate has popped off the charts yet, but we'll see if as the patch progresses, obviously if that changes.
Yeah, it just feels like one of those heroes that has to be good. I think
Yeah.
in my mind.
Do you imagine?
But
We see It's a Team Secret took Venge and Jakiro here. Now, presuming the Venge is support, do you think that means Monkey King should be looking at like a Warlock here or something as the other maybe next best prevailing support of the patch?
yeah, I think so. I mean, my knowledge on
Dire
what
team's turn
supports
to
are
pick.
really, really good is kind of limited right now. There's another great one in
Yeah,
Rubik.
yeah, that's definitely really popular
Um,
as well. I've seen.
super strong laner. Can be flexed mid, I believe. Strapping young handyman, who was the last mid to play for Monkey Kings. They're now on their third mid laner in 3 series.
10 seconds remaining.
Played Rubik
Going
mid.
for 4 next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
5
Monkey
seconds
Kicks.
left.
Sassy also new to the squad after Punjabi was stepped down or whatever happened there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Sassy did play last
2
week though,
series
right?
ago. Yeah, he played in the
Yeah.
last series
Yeah.
as well as strapping handyman
Cool.
for Blinks, who I'm
Yeah.
sure you'll see in the chat this evening.
Yeah, I do
No,
think
you
I think
won't.
Reese plays
No,
a lot
you
of
won't.
Rubik, so I think obviously that's
Yes.
probably a 4 hero there.
Yeah. Bambo hitter.
We don't know much
Bit
about
of an
this guy,
unknown.
right?
Yeah, bit of an
Yeah.
unknown. Hasn't, at least as far as I'm aware, hasn't played unless it was under a different name in the Irish Dota League before.
Yeah.
So not sure on the hero pool there. Both
Monkey
teams
King's using a lot of reserve time.
Yeah, I was about to say both teams are, but Monkey Kings especially down to 45 seconds now.
It's interesting because it seems like obviously both teams still need an offlaner here, but it seems like most of the offlane pool didn't change all that much. Like Bristle is still really good, Dawnbreaker seems to be pretty good still, Axe seems to be pretty good. So it seems like if you're Beastmaster, I think he's a little bit worse, but seems like he's still playable for sure. So it's not like your offlane players should be that debilitated in their pool now, after the patch or anything, but. They do pick up Ogre Magi as their 5. I don't know what they changed about this
5
hero,
seconds
to be honest, but I'm sure he's still strong. I don't remember him being nerfed super hard or anything. So,
yeah, does that mean that we're now locked into a Dara carry Tiny?
Radiant team's turn to pick.
likely, I suppose, unless they run it mid, right, on this Bambo hitter guy. But
Yeah, I suppose
likely
Bambo
it
hitter could
seems.
take either Tiny or Rubik mid, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Which is interesting because I'm not sure how the matchup into the two, like the Jakiro
Dire
Vengeful
team's
Spirit,
turn to
like
pick.
especially with all the kiting control that they have and the attack speed debuff on Jakiro now, like it's definitely, I feel like it's hard enough for Tiny to fight it without
Yeah, I
weakening.
could see that. I suppose maybe the idea, like, if you can catch him early and just blow him up right at the beginning of the fight, that's pretty good. But if he is able to throw spells on you, it gets tough.
Yeah, exactly.
We're also seeing the
10 seconds remaining.
patented Pull to Grey or Pull to Gra Wraith King here. I think he's
5
played this
seconds
like at
remaining.
least half of his games in the IDL, and I think beforehand he's playing a lot as well. I think Wraith King's a little bit better after the patch. He had some talent changes that are pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I think Pull to Grey might be a Bone Guard guy, so not the Spectral Dagger, but he did get a new talent that lowers the Spectral Dagger cooldown, I think, and he has a new attack speed talent as well, which I think is definitely a lot better than the Cleave. So yeah, it could be. He was already playing a lot of games, and it only got better, I think. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it goes. And then Phoenix as well. Like they changed it a little bit, but it seems also to be a really strong hero. I don't think anything has changed about that. Was a really strong hero before the patch. Still seems really strong. So no surprises there either.
Radiant
Ember
team's turn to
Spirit.
ban.
Being picked up.
Yeah, they seem to think that or by they I mean the pros, that it's also probably the strongest mid hero in the patch right now as well. Just with that, I think that change. Sorry, besides DK,
If you don't
yeah.
have DK.
Yeah, exactly. I think Storm has obviously has been popular too, but Ember Spirit, I think the change on his it's not the Remnant zip time, it's the Remnant cast time, right? That was reduced,
Yes.
and I think that's been a pretty big
Dire
buff to him.
team's turn to ban.
So yeah, people have been playing him a lot. I think.
Huskar, another hero that I feel like people have been playing a lot, made nice
Yeah.
to see it banned out here.
Yeah, probably
Would be
pretty
good
mandatory when you
to
pick the
see.
Ember, right? Especially if it's popular.
So it's definitely Dara carry Tiny now.
Yeah,
Reese for Ruby.
which I'm sure they're happy on Monkey Kings they
10
picked this
seconds
carry early
remaining.
because there's barely any carries left in the pool, to be honest. Like PA gone,
5 seconds
Gyro
remaining.
gone, Lifestealer Sven gone, DK gone.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty shallow carry pool.
It's a team secret. Seem to think it's a carry pick coming last though, which is interesting.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose they'd have to put like Ogre mid then, right, or something, or put the Tiny, or not mid, Ogre offlane. Sorry, is what I mean, or the
Yeah.
Tiny
Radiant team's
offlane.
turn to pick.
Okay, yeah,
There's
no. So it is
Tidehunter,
what we thought, yeah. So yeah, Tidehunter offlane, then Tiny carry, which is pretty classic for Dara. I think he's played this a lot.
Yes.
So and I think people think it's pretty good in carry right now as well. So no surprise there. We're looking for a mid on its team secret, right? So
Yeah,
seconds
this
remaining.
John DJ Cena doesn't play any normal mids, right?
I mean, he played Tiny before,
5
and he played
seconds
Earthshaker
remaining.
as
Oh, okay.
well. So
Oh well, I guess he does it. Is this the guy that did Witch Doctor?
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, yes, nice. I respect.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him
respect it a
play
lot.
Earthshaker before, so maybe that's an option. I don't know, like it'd be good against Ember in the lane, I think, right? But you're against a Rubik and like Tidehunter will obviously buy a lot of damage negate and stuff too. So plus the blink cancel and Ogre Magi, not great. So I don't know if it's a good Earthshaker game or not, but I mean against Tiny you probably do want burst magic damage, right? I imagine, even though he's high HP, but he's also okay. There you go.
There it is.
So maybe that's the plan. Plus maybe it's just one of his best heroes.
Psychic Asgrav. Psychic Asgrav.
I was literally talking myself out of why it shouldn't be. It is good against Ember and Lane, I'm pretty sure. So that's probably one of the main reasons. And then once he has Ags, he doesn't really worry about Ogre and Rubik. It's like, I mean, he can steal Echo Slam, but he's gonna blink like die if he does. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what lineup are you favoring here now? As we get
I
into
don't
this
know.
one.
I mean, I don't think either. I like the It's a Team Secret lineup with the Jakiro, just because I think it's really strong, and I think the Phoenix is really strong as well. So those are two pretty good heroes. Yeah, they're pretty tanky on the side of Monkey King, so like I feel like it could be hard to kill some of these guys, but they do have the Phoenix, so I don't know. I'm favoring It's a Team Secret here a little bit, and we saw DJ John on Earthshaker last week play really, really well. So if he has another great game, maybe could be pretty good for them.
Yeah, I think I
do you
come
think?
to agree with you. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Especially with the level of team fight that they have on the side of It's a Team Secret, I think they'll be able to kind of tank the Ravage coming in from a Voxel.
Yeah, I was about to
and then
say
kind of
it's an
play around
interesting
that.
Tidehunter pick last. I mean, it does seem to be one of the better offlaners coming out of the patch, but against Wraith King as well, you usually want to avoid these like long cooldown, one-time use abilities because obviously he's just going to come back after. So maybe an interesting pickup there, but obviously it's still good against some of the rest of the team, so not the biggest deal. But
Yeah, but but the counter team fight is really good
yeah,
as well. Like you could pop egg and then press your ulti on Wraith King to get the slow on everyone.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
A high tier play.
Yes, really high tier play. Really high tier play. It's a massive slow. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
How are they going to hit the egg when they're slowed? But anyways, if you are just joining us, this is the Irish Dota League Season 4. This is the final game of the Division 1 group stage. If you are looking to get involved, there is a Discord link down in the description of this Twitch stream. We also have the IrishDotaLeague.com, where you can check up on the results and fixtures coming up for the IDL. We're just about to enter into the knockout phase. But if you ever want to play any of the lands, play in the Irish Dota League, or just find some people to queue it, we would recommend joining the Discord. We'd love to have you there. And yeah, right as we get into this one, seems pretty standard. A kind of a smoke play actually coming out from It's Team Secret, which I feel like they want to do.
I suppose most people here are not really too familiar with what the bounty rune plays are now in the new map, just because there was so much. So for anyone who hasn't really been following Dota the last week, but there's been a huge map changes, obviously. Lots of new watery spots everywhere. But yeah, the bounty runes are in a kind of different spots and probably a little bit more protected maybe than they were, like a little bit deeper into the forest. So I'm not sure. I don't think people have really figured out what the meta is about invading or not. But anyway, both teams going to stick to their side, probably just get 2 runes and leave it at that, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like the meta has very much introduced and encouraged like team fighting around objectives, but I would say that the bounty rune spawns are like exclusively the ones that you don't really want to fight over.
Yeah.
Because like you can just split it 2 and 2, and it's not worth the risk of the first blood. I feel like generally, as I say that, they are going to throw out the magic missile. All 5 heroes are mid for both teams. They're going to get the right clicks down onto a Voxel. They're kind of kiting it out here on the side of on the side of Monkey Kings. It's a Team Secret playing a little bit aggressively. It's just going to be a 2 and 2 split, and we're going to get.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that was pretty well by the Dire, which is Monkey Kings, right? Yeah, just because they obviously had their heroes on the other runes, and it seemed like they were never in danger of losing them, right? So they can kind of like mess around. They might have gotten a 3rd rune, but it seemed like they were kind of guaranteed the 2 when It's Team Secret didn't move anyone to them. So kind of a 0 like percentage loss play if they kind of put together, which is cool.
Maybe having a sponsored mid laner, as he does have an actual sponsor website name there on maybe we're dealing with a real pro here. What are we expecting this top lane to go? I suppose Dara with a lot of damage, he should be able to outlast it, but the attack speed slow as the Phoenix gets up in levels will probably provide a bit of an issue.
Yeah, so sorry, do you know who the core is on the Radiant here? Because I actually don't know. Is it the Phoenix?
I think it's the Phoenix.
Okay, well, Phoenix is going Tranks. Does that change anything?
I think that's the build.
Okay, yeah. I don't know
I'm
anything
not
about
sure.
playing
I don't
Phoenix
know.
at
Yeah,
all. So, okay,
yeah.
so we say I think Mev also did play offlane before, so that makes sense. Pretty interesting lane. I mean, I would imagine Venge Phoenix has to be a pretty strong lane, to be honest, especially once Phoenix gets a few levels. Like a double ranged offlane is not something you're too used to playing into as a carry, right? Plus, you're double melee on the tiny ogre. But ogre's a really good laner too, so to be honest, I'd say they'll be able to last it out. Just might be a little bit tough at times.
Ooh, bamboo hitter getting low on this mid lane to DJ John, and this is what we were talking about a bit earlier, right? It is quite a tough matchup. For
Yeah,
the Ember
I mean,
Spirit.
definitely definitely Earthshaker is one of the best laners in the game against those melee mid laners. So yeah, against Ember, it's a good pick here for sure.
No, just chasing him up, able to secure last hits, denies, send the corpses of the creeps flying towards bamboo hitter, and not a whole pile he can do about it.
Did they nerf slugger damage? Is that what they did, or how did it
I
work?
think they did, as they throw out the avalanche and the stun from Sassy. Playing a little aggressively here. They are going to get the dive in actually from the Phoenix. They're going to drop the blood grenade. It's going to get Sassy low enough. Will fall for first blood. Dara gets the cleanup kill onto Mev and on the Mustache Wrangler on the Vengeful Spirit. So 2 for 1
Wow, yeah,
trade
maybe
in
a
the
little
top lane.
bit overzealous there on Mev on the Phoenix, unfortunately. Like definitely not a good trade 2-for-1, and even if it had been 1-for-1, the offlane down versus the carry is not too great. But yeah, the thing is, even though this Phoenix eventual lane should be pretty good, I would imagine both Ogre and Tiny are very, very tanky. So like as heroes go to try like burst down or to kind of degrade their health with your second on Phoenix, they're not the easiest duo to do that too. So yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice, I suppose, Mev thinking of getting the dive in, trying to get the first blood bonus. But obviously not working out. Unfortunate time to die as well, because it does pretty much secure the 3-minute Lotus.
Yeah, for sure.
For the Tiny.
We're saying as well, like Ogre Tiny has a lot of burst damage, so we might see like this vengeful it getting caught out. Yeah, okay.
Speaking of devil, the toss comes in after the stun. You really are. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it is a low HP hero that you can kind of burst down if you have a lot of burst damage. So I can see that happening a few times actually.
Yeah, especially the Avatos. It doesn't make it easy.
Yeah.
Dara playing pretty aggressive. Able to dodge one of the spirits there.
For sure, and this is a hero, as we said, Dara has a ton of playtime on. Really, really adept at playing this Tiny, so I imagine he will lane pretty well with it and play the whole game well with it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair enough. The lane is a little bit pushed up now under the tower. They haven't been able to get a pull off quite yet on the side of the Monkey Kings.
Yeah. Oh.
A little bit of go out on the bottom. They throw the stun in onto Avoxo. He is able to purge it off. They drop the blood grenade down on to Poltergra. He is getting low now on this Wraith King. One more right click will do it. Does come in from the Rubik. The blood grenade is dropped in the background by the Jakiro. They're going to drop the Jewel Breath onto Avoxo. He's able to pop that shield and able to get the back off. And unfortunate there for Monkey Kings, as Venge does die on the top lane as well.
Wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, even though this Jakiro is a really great laner, this Tidehunter is just also a very strong hero and not one you can kill too easily. So I think it's easy to get baited in these sort of lanes when you have a Jakiro on your team to like, okay, we have to make something happen with kills, but you also have to be realistic, right? And if this Tidehunter's not really a target, then you're just gonna have to, try to play safe, try to play to not die yourself, basically, right? And I think Rubik got buffed as well. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but he's definitely been picked a lot by the pros and stuff. So yeah, definitely not a lane to underestimate from the Radiant here.
No, for sure not. I suppose it was a hero that was getting picked before the patch anyways, as well, yeah. I feel like, but obviously not as much as it is now.
Dan, can we see what facet they went on Wraith King for Poltergra? It went Spectral Blade. Okay, so I wonder, I'm really interested at level 20 if he takes the attack speed talent or the Spectral Blade cooldown talent. Now I'm not sure. I think the attack speed might be better, but we'll see what they do.
Yeah, that's a tough one, right?
Yeah, I don't think the Spectral Blade cooldown is actually as good as it sounds. I think the attack speed is better. But, Dara going up again on top.
Dara does go down again in the top lane. DJ John getting low here. Not really in any danger. Both of them splitting up for the rune. It does spawn top. Rubik has roamed up to the mid lane. Reese comes in with the
great rotation by Reese there.
Lovely.
Just when the Archshaker needed the water rune.
Bamboo Hitter managing to get DJ John.
Yeah, which is huge as well when the Search Shaker is obviously such a good.
Yeah,
No,
we have a pause.
are we still
Sorry,
live, Dan, or no?
having a couple. Yeah, we're just having a couple of technical issues on the stream. Mev does go down to Dara right in the background.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this top lane is dominating, and obviously it's just so much burst damage from this ogre tiny lane. It's crazy.
Let's get on with it.
Ownage.
Okay, we're back in.
Okay.
Now they get the stun out onto a Voxel in the bottom lane. The Spectral Blade doing quite a lot of damage, able to purge off. The barrier does come in. He is going in the turnaround onto Poltergra, is going to go down to the next crit with the Dual Breath as well from Jakiro.
Yeah, nice. Once I get a couple more levels in this crit on Wraith King, it should do pretty good to this Tide Hunter. But you can see there, it's such a tanky hero. Like, took even an extra 3 hits than you'd think to kill him. So yeah, has to be a perfect fight, I think, for this Tide Hunter to go down.
Yeah, it does.
We are seeing
so much
the weakness of this Venge as a laner here as well. Like, it is, I mean, it's not a hero. I don't think it got it moved back to Agi, right? So I'm not sure what people think about the hero, but definitely, like, Phoenix is typically a good laner, but with the Venge, I mean, it doesn't really combo that well, right? Like, Venge has the minus armor, but Phoenix, most of your damage is from the second spell, so not the best combo there. So yeah, just showing a bit of a weakness in the lane there, unfortunately, for it's a team secret.
Monkey King's getting both Wisdom Shrines at 7 minutes there as well. Sassy able to get the steal on the top lane. They get the Avatos onto Mev, who is low.
Oh, was that a
miss? Onto Sassy as well.
Doesn't matter, but
doesn't matter with the miss. The fire, the tree throw is there. Bamboo Hitter going down to DJ John. Sorry, Bamboo Hitter killing DJ John in the mid lane. So in contrast to what we were seeing earlier on in the lane, and with the last hits, DJ John able to secure the kill. Sorry, Bamboo Hitter able to secure the kill onto DJ John.
Yeah, possibly just playing a little bit too low HP there on DJ John. Like, both times going to the Wisdom Rune, knowing a support is going to rotate.
Playing
there.
low, the stuns dropped on both supports. Sassy able to get the right click in before the Mustache Wrangler. Mev gets the TP in, drops the Fire Spirits, gets the kill in return.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ravage gets dropped in the bottom lane onto Poltergrad. They are going to get him just before he gets level 6. They're going to turn around onto a Vox and get the right clicks out. The Dual Breath does come in from this Jakiro. They do have the right clicks on cooldown. Reese is there with the Arcane Mold, able to provide a lot of crowd control and ultimately secure the back out for a Voxel. But a crazy few minutes across the map for the Monkey Kings.
Huge play by a Voxel there, using his level advantage. I think that must be the minute he got Ravaged there, knowing he could kill the Wraith King without ult. So really, really well played there. And obviously the lane has allowed him to do that. This Tiny, though, looking at the net worth now, holy shit, this Tiny is huge. This lane on top just really not gone the way that his Team Secret wanted. Maybe overestimating the presence of Venge would have, or underestimating the burst. And this Phoenix looks like he's about to die again here.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Bamboo Hitter comes up, gets the Searing change. The Avatos is in, and Mev going down again. The two top net worth heroes now for the side of the Monkey Kings. And yeah, it's this Tiny in the top lane is looking real dangerous as the Jakiro gets low on the bottom lane and re-securing a kill on the bottom lane. Poltergrass still not level 6. They are going to use some of the crowd control out, but not really interested in making a full go, knowing he has to be close to level 6. Yeah, this is going from bad to worse for its team secret.
Yeah, really, really tough. These things not going well. And I'm not a core Phoenix player, but I know from talking to people that the hero, if it gets too far behind, kind of just feels like it's a support again. So that's something you really don't obviously want with your offlaner here. Like, he's at 3.3k gold. I mean, to be honest, he's even with a Voxel, which is pretty incredible considering a Voxel's gotten a few kills and his Phoenix has died probably 3 or 4 times at this stage. But yeah, you really don't want him falling too far behind to a stage where it feels like you just have a third support on your team. So hopefully they can get some stuff done with Egg soon, maybe, or they can farm up. But I'm not sure what the speed of Phoenix farming in the jungle is, so we'll see.
And it will
but it is pretty incredible that Dara is 2k above the next core in the entire game right now. Like, this Tiny is enormous.
Yeah,
he's gonna have a huge head start going into the game.
Bamboo Hitter getting gone on by DJ John here. The fissure misses in the follow-up after the Echo Slam gets dropped. The rest of Monkey Kings are here. They are going to get the stun onto DJ John. Sassy securing the kill. Using the Echo, not getting the kill, unfortunately, on the Ember Spirit, and then dying in return. Feels pretty rough for the Earthshaker. It's the second death in the lane now.
Yeah, and to use Echo there as well. Now his presence off the map is obviously a lot less now for the next 120 seconds, whatever the cooldown is of that.
Do spot out the stacks.
Oh,
Just to
Phoenix
say,
dives
the
again
fissure.
here.
Ooh, does have the Icarus dive out. They are going to throw the stuns on both supports again. The Mustache Wrangler getting low on the Vengeful Spirit is going to go down to the stolen Spirit stun on this Reese. Rubik, they are going to drop the egg. Bamboo Hitter is going to be able to get it down along with Dara, getting the kill. Sassy goes down to Poltergra. Poltergra in with the resurrection. They are going to be able to go out to DJ John in the background. Reese getting low thanks to these right clicks from the Search Jaeger. Dara in the top, getting out on no HP, but in comes the Jakiro with the Jewel Breath, secures the kill. They get the Searing Chains to secure the back out for Reese. The smoke gets popped by its Team Secret in return. Maybe hoping to catch one of these heroes. They do catch Bamboo Hitter. They don't have the stun to follow it up. He is able to zip out to the remnants top.
Yeah, honestly, that looked like it was going to go a lot worse for It's a Team Secret, and then they did manage to get all the rotations in. Lucky that Wraith King obviously had his ulti there, because if he died early, that could have been a disaster. But getting the kill on the Tiny there is actually pretty big. I know it went in the Jakiro, but just interrupting his momentum is huge, and they killed Ogre there as well. So I know they rotated a lot, but also Ember came as well, and that's when the fight started to look kind of bad. So honestly, that's a good fight for It's a Team Secret, and they needed something like that now to hopefully put a stop to how much Monkey Kings feel like they can freely roam around the map, you know.
Ooh, the Ice Bat does come in from YBL in the background. Sassy getting quite low, but the stolen Ice Bat from Reese comes in with the extended duration. Does get the detonate off as well. The Dual Breath comes in onto Sassy, who's the one who started this engagement on to the mid lane. He does go down on Sassy. The stun comes in onto Poltergra, who doesn't have his ultimate up. DJ John standing here.
Is he about to die?
Is he about to die?
No. Oh, okay.
No. Has to TP back to base. I think was maybe looking to make a play with the Echo Slam coming up off cooldown, but obviously just can't do that with that low HP.
Yeah, I think they are really lucky on the Ogre to even hit the Earthshaker there. I think he was pretty far out the range, so just kind of lucky he got hit. But Reese playing super well there to save his. I don't know, who was it, Ember they were going on? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But anyway, really well played by Reese, but Sassy taking the L on the Ogre Magi in the end, so. Another good kill from It's a Team Secret, and DJ John getting out there is huge because another death on him would really set him back.
Yeah, and I mean this lead on the Tiny is only going 2.5k now, over half the net worth advantage just on this Tiny. The rest of the cores are actually quite close together in terms of net worth, only about 300 gold separating literally to the other 5. As they are going to make the go out here, they drop the Ravage onto this Phoenix. The stolen Jewel Breath is still there. Mev is going to go down. The Jakiro of YVL is going to go down as well at 13 minutes, looking to secure this bottom lane for the Tormentor for Monkey Kings. And yeah, dropping the Ravage there again, 2 kills on the supports. Sorry,
yeah, huge.
And we're on the offlane Phoenix.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And what almost feels like a support, yes. I mean, he's only 400 gold ahead of the Rubik on Monkey King, so that's telling you a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we're just seeing this presence from Monkey Kings right now where they can really roam around the map, and there's kind of nothing that It's Team Secret can really do to them. Like, they just don't have the damage on the heroes. I know Jakiro does a lot of damage, but there's Venge not really feeling very strong as a hero right now, and the Phoenix is so far behind that they can't do much. And even Ember, like, he was kind of supposed to body this lane against the... this Earthshaker is supposed to body the lane. Oh, now he's going to get caught here again.
Yeah, he does get caught with the Ignite. They get the Fire Blast off. Drop the Remnant out to the side as Bamboo Hitter. They are going to drop the Echo Slam with DJ John. Drop the Fissure as well. The Macropyre is there from YVL. The stolen Echo Slam from Reese going onto the background. They're going to drop the egg. Bamboo Hitter getting too low. Isn't able to right click it down. The supports are there. Reese is able to get the kill on Mev by killing the egg. YVL goes down to Dara. Bamboo Hitter and Avoxu getting out on no HP in the background. They are going to come back in here now onto this Poltercry Wraith King. The Mustache Wrangler is there in the background on the Vengeful Spirit. Is going to be able to get the swap off. Gets the stun out onto Bamboo Hitter with the swap. Able to get the kill. Poltercry is going to go down in the background. Maybe get the kill onto Avoxu with the Spectral Blade. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Mustache Wrangler does go down in the background. It is a 5-for-2 in favor of the Monkey Kings. What a massive fight in the mid lane. So much to dissect there.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I did not expect them to get as much back out of that. Like, even those 2 kills are actually pretty good for It's Team Secret. But I literally, as I was saying it, like, they're just able to roam around the map on Monkey Kings right now, and there's not that much that Team Secret can do to stop them. And I think I'm just wondering where this Venge is in all these fights. Like, even there, they were fighting around the tier 1 tower for about 20 seconds, and the Venge doesn't come until the end. So maybe no TP, but it's just important. We need all the supports on Team Secret to be there to try stop how strong Monkey Kings feels right now. And once again, Reese just playing really well on the Rubik, stealing Ice Path and Echo Slam there, so having a ton of impact.
Counter Echo was a really big impact, so they are grouping up now right at 50 minutes to secure this Tormentor.
Yeah.
which I believe is quite a high win rate in the pro scene in Dream League.
Yeah, I think
if you
you're
get
right.
the first tormentor.
Yeah. As everyone's saying, it is a 1250 gold plus 1400 gold, so
Yeah.
2650 gold swing. Yeah, pretty huge, especially this early in the game because they get it right now. It's like 16 minutes, so pretty much just after it spawn, so pretty good. You got to feel bad as well, like Poltergrey. Oh, who got the shard? Sorry.
For the ogre.
Oh, nice. Okay, pretty good. The fire shield's good.
Yeah.
They already can't kill them, so it's going to be even tougher. And we're seeing as well, like Poltergrey having to TP to every single one of these fights to try save them, but like because of this now, he's almost 4k behind the tiny, like crazy. So this Wraith King needs space, and these supports need to try to do something on the side of its team secret.
Yeah, they are making the smoke play now. They do see Sassy and Bamboo Hitter, but they don't realize that the rest of the team is behind them. The Mustache Wrangler getting caught out, drops the stun and the ice pad onto Bamboo Hitter. They are going to get the Macropyre in as well. The Echo Slam is there. It does get dropped onto Bamboo Hitter as he does get out in the background. Sassy goes down to YVL. The egg does get popped by Mev. It does go off as well. They are trying to get out here now on the side of It's Team Secret after getting the kill onto the Ogre. Going on to Reese in the background. Mev is there as well. The fire damage will take him down. Reese does go down. YVL and Mev trading for Reese there. It's a 2-for-2 with both, so off lane and support for 2 supports, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose
it feels pretty good. I feel like
honestly, when you're 11k behind at 17 minutes, like that's a huge net worth lead, so that does feel pretty good. And Wraith King, more importantly, didn't have to die there, so that's good. But now I would question like the Phoenix. I mean, I know they're far behind, so every kill matters a lot. But I feel like he had a jump to the left if he wanted to leave, but he instead chose to dive in to kill the Rubik. Kind of questionable. Like he's off the map again, and he has so many deaths this game. But maybe you just feel like when you're so far behind, every kill is valuable. So I see that angle too.
Yep, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. They are making it go right back into this bottom jungle. They get the swap out on the Sassy, getting the stun in as well. They have the silence dropped out too. The ice path comes in. They do collapse down onto Sassy, get the kill. Another nice
yeah, that's
kill.
great. Any small kills like that are huge. We're also seeing this Ember going the Mage Slayer, which is actually really good this game, like against the Earthshaker. Like that's basically their entire damage is from the Earthshaker and the Phoenix right now. I mean, and the Jakiro, sorry, but like this is literally stopping all the damage of the Radiant with the Mage Slayer. So if he can get hits on the Jakiro, on the Phoenix, on the Earthshaker, it's actually gonna make it even harder to kill all their heroes like significantly. So I really like that pickup by Bamboo Hitter. I mean, I know it's pretty standard. I think everyone is going Mage Slayer, but it is a very good game for it.
It is definitely a very good game for him, but yeah, it's a nice item. Did get a little bit reworked in the most recent patch. I think for the better.
Less mana regen, right, and stuff.
Less intelligence.
Yes.
More HP regen. Able to secure the regen rune on DJ John there. Small engagement. The Ice Fight, man, that duration of that with the facet is actually insanely long.
Yeah, and we're seeing Dara trying to use his net worth lead right now and get involved in the fights, which is cool. What does he have on Tiny? Can we see that? So he has Shadow. Oh god, he is so farmed. The Shadow Blade, Echo Saber, Yasha, almost an SNY. Like when this hero gets SNY, I do not see a way of him dying in these fights unless like Phoenix gets a full duration Sunray on him or something. But we'll see.
Well, they are going to swap a Voxo into the backline here. DJ John does come in with the enchant totem. They're going to drop the Ravage in response, get the stun out onto Tree. Jakiro is stunned in the background. They're going to drop the Ice Path. The Echo Slam does come in onto Dara and a Voxo. In comes Bamboo Hitter. DJ John goes down as a Voxo goes down in the background. They have the Macropyre here under the tier 1 tower. There's a Sunray off in the background. There's going to be a TP out from the Rubik on Reese. Dara in fire does get the toss away on the Mustache Wrangler. Bamboo Hitter able to burst down. YVL gets the kill onto Jakiro. Mev stuck between a rock and a hard place now, does drop the silence onto Ember Spirit, and they made a hasty retreat.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a good pick on a Voxo, and Dara wasn't that far away from dying there, but I mean, he looked low HP. I don't know what they could have done to kill him. Maybe if their checker was still alive, there was a way in. But good counter initiation. They definitely were not aware on Radiant that Dara was so close in the Tiny, and then him appearing there probably threw a bit of a spanner in the works for their plan, because he did a lot of damage to their checker. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, you trade Tidehunter for a shaker. Not good, but you know, it's okay, I suppose. So Phoenix went Orchid first item. Can we confirm that? I think. So Veil Orchid. Okay, yeah. So I'm sure. You're going Yules yet next. I think that makes sense too. We've also only seen level 1 eggs, I think, so far, but I think level 1 egg is pretty bad, but level 2 egg should be a good power spike, so hopefully that helps with their team fights next. And this, to be fair, this Earthshaker Ags is having a lot of impact, even though he had a rough lane.
They
Voxo
find
kind
a
of in the middle of
Voxo
nowhere here.
with the Ice Path, getting the stuns dropped as well as the enchant totem. The Fissure comes in. Mev is here now as well. Misses on
Seems
the
like a
enchant
lost
totem.
cause, yeah.
Yeah. Or gets caught. I don't know. Did he get caught by the Rubik or did he just miss? Oh, does he have shard on?
Radiant's bottom tower's got
I can't see. But yeah, he's not, no. But yeah, the Ags is doing a lot. I don't think they can kill Tidehunter without the damage from Jakiro, but yeah.
Yeah, the Macropire.
Dyer's middle tower isn't
This
going to
Tiny
last
is
long.
getting horrifying though. Has Sanjin
Yeah.
Yasha now as well.
And even it's worrying that even though he's chosen to fight for the last few minutes, or I mean, not fight, but he's been around the team, he's still, like, Wraith King is not catching up at all. Is Wraith King going Radiance, can we see? He has Armlet, so is he going? Yeah, he's going Armlet Radiance. So I suppose once he gets this, it'll help a little bit. Like that is his farming item, obviously, but hopefully he has enough time to make use of it is the issue.
Yeah, he is 6k gold behind this Tiny now.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
No, the
quite a
cores
scary
on the side
place
of
to
its
be.
Team Secret are very poor.
Arcane
Unfortunately.
Bolt getting dropped onto Mev. Tiny is here.
Oh,
Does
it's
get the
huge.
Avatos and just absolutely destroys both supports in about 2 right clicks. Bamboo Hitter trying to make the go in here. The Glimmer Cape onto the Mustache Wrangler. Drops the stun on the Venge. Does get caught by the Searing Change.
Radiant
Doesn't
structures
look
have
like
been
Tiny is
fortified.
following up here. Doesn't have the Blink Dagger, I suppose. Sleight of Fist is there. The swap onto the high ground with the stun.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
May have nailed the death
Kills.
for Bamboo Hitter. No, that's why I went for the Mustache Wrangler, and it did.
Tower is no
Bamboo
more.
Hitter able to get the kill. Avoxo comes up.
Yeah, I
able
have to
to
say,
tank
I
all
don't
that
know
damage.
what its Team Secret were thinking they were cooking with this Vengeful Spirit, but it does not seem very strong. Like, I think in every fight it's felt pretty low impact compared to all the other heroes in the game, to be honest. So I think they're probably regretting this pick a little bit, especially when they could have had a better hero for the lane with Phoenix, and it just seems like mid-game impact has not been good, so I would probably not imagine they're going to pick this again.
DJ John getting caught out, able to use the enchant totem to create a bit of distance between him and the enemy team. Dara, hot in pursuit, does have the Shadow Blade with the movement speed. They are getting a little bit scared. Avoxo is going to spot him out. Mev is here in the background with the Sunray. The Phoenix is here. They drop the Ravage down. They get DJ John. They're going to get Mev as well.
Great Ravage by Avoxo there, catching
great
the
Ravage.
Phoenix as well as the Earthshaker. That's both of the team fight heroes down for its Team Secret, and another tower here I'm sure will be taken.
Yeah, they were
They probably look
pretty-
at Roche pretty soon as well, right? And Monkey King's like, they probably don't even feel they need it. I don't think this Tiny is really killable by Team Secret, but still, I'd say they take these towers and Roche pretty soon.
Dyer's courier got
Yeah, surely.
And
right.
Avoxo is also
Things
feeling
aren't
pretty
cheap, you
invincible.
know.
I can see he's the second highest net worth on this team after the Tiny, and he has Mage Slayer as well. So now 2 Mage Slayers. I don't know how amazing that is. I wonder if they like talked about that. I mean, it's not too bad, but if Ember's kind of side fisting everyone in the fight, then it kind of does nullify that. But I mean, the magic resistance is always good on Tidehunter too, right? But still feeling really, really strong on Tidehunter and probably pretty impossible to kill too. Now, we do have to say, like, we are playing Team Secret have Echo Slam and Egg, so, like, they do have 2 huge teamfight ultis that maybe on a high ground push could be used to turn the game somehow, but it is looking pretty rough now. 20k goal lead for Monkey King.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, it is as they take down the last of the tier 2 towers. And surely they make the play to Roche now. Their waves are all pushed in. Most of their heroes are on the high ground. And it seems pretty free, honestly. I'm not sure
Yeah,
what
it does, for sure.
contest. Although I suppose with Echo Slam Egg, you do need to be a little bit afraid of it. Like it is kind of a draft to make mistakes.
Yeah, it's hard to know though,
Empire
even
too.
with Echo Slam Egg, did these heroes die? Like, I'm actually not even sure. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
hero,
it's-
the macro has to be part of that play too, right? I think if it's a really
Yeah.
long macro with the Echo Slam Egg, there is a way to kill them, but without that, like, it seems really hard. Oh, a shield rune on the Ember here.
Oh,
Nice
does
stuff there, though.
yeah. I didn't realize that didn't root.
Yeah, I
during
didn't either,
Eagle's
actually. I was
dive.
going to say, I don't know what the interactions are with that spell very well.
I feel like that's a weird one. I feel like it used to. They do catch out the Jakiro with the Searing Chain, so they are going to get the right clicks in. The Orchid gets dropped, and the Ice Pads catching out Dara, unbeknownst to YVL, is going to drop the egg now as well on Mev, gets the Avatas combo, takes down YVL and on the Jakiro. Dara is getting low here and is going to go down. There's no Aegis on this Tiny. The 8 kill streak is ended. They are going to get the lift out onto Mev as he does the Icarus dive forward. Poltergrad does want to fight, drops the stun onto Sassy, but gets stunned in return. The Sleight of Fist comes in from Bamboo Hitter. He's going to go down with a stolen egg from Reese. They get the Ravage in from Avoxo. Mev goes down. DJ John goes down. The Mustache Strangler goes down. It's only Poltergrad left standing between the Monkey Kings and the high ground. They are going to get the catch. They are going to put him into the Wraith form, and they are going to get the kill. And what seemed to be a pretty good fight for It's a Team Secret turns awful with the Egg Ravage combo.
Yeah, maybe we underestimated how many good spells there were to steal for this Rubik in the draft, because like
yeah,
amazing. And like honestly, saving the fight with Reese there, like the Tiny unfortunately just walking into the ice path was very unfortunate there. Like Dara just walking in there, obviously he maybe didn't expect it to come out, but him getting caught, and then they have the vision, and then they get the egg off right before he can do anything. Tiny not the best egg hitter as they go. I mean, his Echo Saber, but still not the best. So that could have been the fight they wanted on It's a Team Secret, and they almost killing the Tiny. And if they hadn't had the egg on with the Ravage, but really well played by Reese and Avoxo to take that fight back from Team Secret again.
Did he get stunned twice by the Ice Path? Did he get stunned again when it detonated? Is that how the facet works, or because it seemed like he was stunned by it for a really long time?
I think he also got stunned by Earthshaker then as well. So
okay.
He got hit by both, yeah. We've got SNY on this Ember Spirit. Interesting. I'm not sure what the new Ember Spirit build is, but I have not seen SNY on him in a while, so that's cool.
Yeah, SNY seems to be kind of a really big item this patch.
Nice. They did nerf it, to be
yeah,
fair, compared to it's down 5% status resistance, but altogether it's like really good stat item for so many heroes, so it makes sense. Now this Phoenix is poking a little bit, but I'm not sure how much of this fight he wants. Yeah.
I think you're realizing quite quickly that actually they are rushing. Using the Sunray is gonna
Nice.
TP, nearly outs himself to Reese.
Oh, this time Dara is looking for something here.
Yeah, Dara gets caught by the Ice Path again.
Yeah. Is that the same Sentry Ward? No, that's a new Sentry Ward. I was about to say, is that what caught him before? But there was a Sentry Ward up there for the Radiant, so they did see him when he approached.
Oh, they did actually see him. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
So well played by Jakiro there, with the stun in that fight. Wow. That's actually a really cool ward by Dara. Very cool.
Yeah, it is interesting to see with the new map changes, all the different warding spots.
Yeah, for sure.
That people are going to be using.
Can we see Tidehunter's build now?
Avoxo.
Okay, so Avoxo also going Shivas. So it seems like Ember and Tidehunter are very keen on building the exact same items this game. They're best friends, and they wish to have their inventories look the same, because yes, exactly. But anyway, I'm not sure this game is going to go long enough for Avoxo to finish the Shiva, but we'll see.
Yeah, they do drop the Macropyre down. The Ravage gets dropped in response on Avoxo, going straight on to Mev. They are going to jump the backlines here on the Ember Spirit. Dara and Avoxo focusing out the egg. They are going to get Mev, YVL, and DJ John going down. DJ John not getting the Echo Slam off. There's a buyback coming in on the Jakiro. They do call GG as the Resurrection comes in on pull to grab, but it wasn't going to be enough with just the 3 of them. GG is called.
Yeah, I mean, for sorry, go on.
Game 1 and 3rd place goes to the Monkey Kings.
Yeah, so they, as we said, all they needed was one game here to confirm 3rd place, and they've got it. So next game in the standings doesn't matter very much, but I'm sure both teams will try very hard. But yeah, I was just going to say, unfortunate in that fight. I mean, I'm sure it felt like for It's Team Secret, they never really had a chance to this game. Like, they got pretty much bulldozed by Monkey Kings. But the Earthshaker jumping in there, literally without BKB, gets immediately caught by Ravage, doesn't even get any spells off, and dies immediately. And you know, once that happens, your fight is over. So unfortunate there. Did he have BKB on Earthshaker? Can you check down? Real quick. He did have it, so actually he just didn't pre-BKB before going in, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what happens. So yeah, I don't do want to do that. And I throw PK.
Yep. So that was game 1. It was a really good game between Monkey Kings and It's a Team Secret. We will be right back for game 2 of this series, where It's a Team Secret will fight for the 4th place seed. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
gets to ban. Radiant's up. Banning time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fáilte Arash to the Irish Dota League.
Mm.
Excuse me, Season 4. This is
10
the
seconds.
final Division 1 game of the league phase between It's a Team Secret and Monkey
5
Kings.
seconds.
My name is PK.
4,
I'm going to be taking you
3,
through
you go.
this one with
Dire gets the ban.
Asgrav
Hey, what's up?
and Malou on production.
Radiant gets to ban.
So,
Radiant's up.
yeah.
Banning time.
Pretty exciting game 1. Monkey Kings coming out really strong with their third mid laner.
Dire gets to ban.
Yes.
Interesting to note.
Yeah, I think you have to give some really good credit to Dara, I think, from the last game. Like, he absolutely dominated the lane
10
and just
seconds.
got really fat. And I think he was kind of just an impenetrable force by the end of
5
the game
seconds.
that its Team Secret were not able to deal with. So we do see he was banned out. It's Team Secret third ban here, banned out Tiny. So there will be no Dara Tiny in the next phase. And obviously, we don't know. Like, maybe Tiny is a broken hero, and we're going to see that now in the next couple of weeks. But nevertheless, Dara played really well that game and got super far ahead. So
yeah,
yeah.
credit where it's due. Credit where it's due.
For sure, for sure.
Bans looking sort of similar. Team Secret saying, fuck your Tiny, fuck your Ember.
Dire's turn to
That's
pick.
not happening again.
Yeah.
Keeping the DK and the silencer.
Yeah, bans seem a little bit more not targeted, but like a bit more locked in this time. I think. Like, I'm not sure what the silencer ban is, but I think almost all these other heroes are good heroes. I'm not sure what the Nature's Prophet, like, if that's good or not, but definitely, Ember, Tiny, DK, Abaddon, Jakiro are all some of the best heroes that we know are still good in this patch. So
Radiant's
I
up.
like that a lot. Some of the bans in the last phase seem a bit weird. So
Poltergra, I think, is a Nature's player.
is
Maybe
he?
I'm wrong. I think he.
Are you sure you're not thinking of
remember
Bicep
seeing...
Femoris?
No, I know Bicep for Morris, but I do think I saw Poltergra. Maybe it was in a previous season of IDL.
Okay,
I think he played carry
10 seconds.
Nature's Prophet.
very
I
possible.
think.
I don't know if the
Yeah.
hero's any good, but
5 seconds.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, Bicep for Morris seems to think it is. I suppose we haven't
That's
seen
true,
him since
that's
the
true.
new patch.
All right.
But yeah.
Dire gets
Yeah.
to ban.
Shadow Shaman.
Shadow Shaman.
You used to play
Chicken
with Shadow Shaman. What do you
fingers.
think of the new facet?
I mean, it's class. It's
Or not,
so
not
much
facet,
fun.
sorry. It is a facet, right?
It
Yeah,
is a
it
facet.
okay,
Yeah, you
All right,
hex
Dire gets
with
the
a
ban.
right click. What's not to love?
Yeah, that's fair. So is there a new way you play it now that you hold your right click till after your hex to extend the duration? Is that the sort of thing you do, or
I mean, if you jump in, right click, hex,
I feel like
shackle,
you
you could
can't
probably
jump
right
right
click
click though, it's
again.
probably too slow. Like, you probably have to like
That's why you
hex.
build right click shaman. Get me on there.
You mean Witchblade for the projectile speed?
Well, yeah. Witchblade Mjolnir. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Blink
yeah.
dagger.
Man.
Fuck your
The real
chords.
meta here, yep.
Yeah, you're the real Gary now.
Hmm.
Phoenix and Gyro getting banned out. Gyro, shout out to Taylor Dota. Fair enough bans. I mean, Poltergra,
Dire's turn.
Gyro special. I'm surprised they didn't first pick it, honestly. I thought they would have first phased it.
Which, the gyro?
Yeah, the Poltergra Gyro.
I'm not sure. I know it's a okay hero. I'm not sure it's like good enough to first phase it. Like, it does have a lot of counters, I think, too. So maybe that's why. But
I mean, that's fair. I kind of thought that
10
last
seconds.
patch as well, but they did first phase it.
that's fair. Yeah,
Is the
no,
only, yeah,
that's fair.
it's the only reason.
We're
But
The
starting
yeah,
Zeus
in 5
pickup, by the
seconds.
way,
Whoever
for Monkey,
likes
I was just gonna say, is like still a really strong hero. Like, doesn't seem like Valve thought it was too strong or anything last patch, because it only really got buffed, right? So still a strong hero, still a strong support people can play.
Yeah, the line the same, I think.
I mean, I think Lion got a little bit nerfed, right?
Dire's turn.
I agree, but people
Crystal Maiden.
still seem pretty happy picking him up.
Yeah, I
He
suppose
just
if
gets
you're
a lot of
Radiant
HP,
knows
although
if
they
he has
removed
to
that
pick
talent.
here.
Yeah. So I think that's his weakness. Oh, but the Lifestealer does get through here, and that is worrying for its Team Secret, because I'm pretty sure most people think this is probably the best carry in the patch right now. Or at
Really?
least that seems to be the prevailing thought. Yeah,
Radiant
a
knows if he
Lifestealer or
has to pick
PA.
here.
So yeah. Legion, though, I mean, it is a good way to lock down Lifestealer, as we saw the snap pick. I mean, maybe they were thinking about it anyway. But this Lifestealer, obviously, if it does get jeweled, it is a very good counter against it. But I wonder, will they take the new Legion facet? Is a good question, because they did just add
10 seconds.
not add a
Just
new
one left
facet,
to
but
regret
they
every
buffed
choice you've made
the
if
facet
you
where
hurry.
people participating in duels get
5
damage. It
seconds.
now also purges them afterwards with the Legion second, which I think is
Mm.
pretty good. So I'm not sure which is better. I don't really play Legion, but I imagine people are definitely going to be tinkering with it a bit, at least.
Yeah, and I suppose we're still in that early phase of the patch where nothing has really been figured out. Like, there's a few prevailing ideas, but kind of
Yeah,
it's too early to tell kind of the shape of the patch right now.
definitely. And we like
Um,
the Legion Purge against the CM. That's always nice, And
Yeah.
as we said, the lockdown against Lifestealer is good, but yeah, they're gonna need some answers for this hero for sure. Do you think CM is better with this new? I imagine they go the Spellam facet, right? That seems to be the better one, maybe.
Yeah,
For
I
CM.
played with it a couple of times this week, and it's been quite nice having it on my team.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I don't think the physical damage. I mean, like I don't think the physical damage one is that useful. Like it's okay in lane, like I
Yeah.
guess, but out from that, I don't.
CK, okay.
Ooh,
Interesting.
isn't his new facet like broken or something?
The neutral one?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Because he has two new ones.
Wasn't there something broken about
10 seconds
Like
left.
CK?
actually broken, or you mean like just really good?
Well, actually broken, I think,
Oh, okay, I have
but
no
also
idea.
really good. Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
calling it
Maybe
Team Secret bug abusers? Is that what you're saying?
but I'm the
You put it out
admins
there.
never said they didn't ban the hero.
Okay,
Dream
okay.
League banned anti mage for a day, so
That's fair. That's fair.
at Nile
If Niall has any
010,
specific rulings, yeah, send it
yeah,
on.
yeah,
We can
the
communicate it.
mid game pull to grab ban from Nile. I'm expecting it. The Earthshaker for Monkey Kings now. That's another Reese hero, but Zeus is another Reese hero as well.
Yeah, so I imagine this must be a Bambo hitter hero as well, and he's going to go mid. I mean, it's good against
But
CK, right, with all the illusions. Huh?
10 seconds.
I'm sorry. He is bamboo hitter in game though. I know he's bambo hitter here.
I think so. I'm not sure
Okay,
though. Yeah.
Grant. I thought I was going crazy.
But yeah, back to the Chaos Knight. So the facet that I think a lot of people thought was the best, the strong illusion facet, is gone. But I do think some people thought then that the reality, the one about with the random status effects was kind of okay, like not great, but it was okay. So now it'll be interesting. Will they take that, or do they take the neutral item one? I imagine it's the neutral item one because that sounds pretty cool. And people were saying that support Chaos Knight with that neutral item facet might be something to cook with, but we'll see. It is if it's a carry matchup, it's pretty good against the Lifestealer as long as you have your illusions up, right? Like Lifestealer doesn't really like dealing with multiple heroes or multiple illusions or anything. He's not a good hero against illusions. So yeah, if you get Bloodthorn and stuff against Lifestealer, it could be potentially a good carry matchup.
Hmm. And who are you looking at here for the last bans? The last ban for Monkey Kings, right? You're probably banning a mid hero.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Ember's gone.
Ember is
TK is
gone.
gone.
So I mean, Storm is also a really good hero in the patch, but yeah, they don't have the best lockdown for Storm, honestly. So that could be something they're thinking about on It's a Team Secret. Give them some good initiation along with the Legion Commander as well. I'm just looking at heroes that I've seen them play a lot in Dream League now the last few days too, so that's a possible one.
They
They
ban
ban
out the
Puck.
Puck.
Yeah.
Not really changed too much, like slight nerf, but like
Yeah.
nothing.
I imagine.
Like,
see, the thing is with Storm is I imagine
impactful.
Earthshaker is still supposed to win that lane. I would imagine, but then Storm late game, like it'd be pretty good. I think
5
so.
seconds. Turn to pick. 3.
See what they pick here. Viper. Okay, well that makes It's a Team Secrets play a lot tougher here. So, oh wait, I mean, I suppose it doesn't. We don't know where these heroes are going to go. That's the issue here, right? So they could put Viper mid against whatever hero they pick on It's Team Secret, which they probably have to now pick for because I imagine it could be flexed, or they put Earthshaker mid and put Viper off lane. All possibilities.
5 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see how quickly they
What do you
lock
think?
in.
What do you think this is going to be? Do you think this is Viper mid? Do you think this is Earthshaker mid?
I think it's Earthshaker mid. I think the levels are better on him.
Okay, Sniper.
I mean, that's good into either of those.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably like if it's something he plays and he likes, it's probably the
mid.
best hero you could have picked against. It is. Oh yeah, mid.
Shaker mid.
Shaker.
Mid.
Okay. So
Niall,
I mean that's a good matchup
excuse
for
me.
Sniper. Sorry, go on.
Niall's comments on the possible bans. Anything goes in my dog shit league.
I love that. Nice,
I
nice.
love that. Respect Supreme Admin Nile010.
So I'm pretty sure this Sniper or Shaker lane, the first few levels are actually kind of Shaker favored, just because the Sniper damage is low and you can kind of deny every creep. But I think by level 5 and 6 it gets more Sniper favored, right?
Yes, yeah, you're that's exactly it.
Okay.
He gets like a Wraith Band or 2 and a couple of levels in Headshot, and he has Scatter Shot, so yeah.
We did see
Then
Reese
it
though.
gets
I mean, obviously it's the other team. We saw Reese with some good rune rotations last game to kill off the Earthshaker. So maybe they can do the same thing with this Lion or this Shadow Shaman this time, and I'm hoping this time that the Mustache Wrangler here on It's a Team Secret will be able to have some more impact on the Shadow Shaman, because I really just think the Avenge hero did not feel very good last game at all. So hoping the Shadow Shaman is just more impactful here than his hero in the last game.
Yeah, is going chicken fingers. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Anything surprising on the facets here?
So we are going Fundamental Forging on the Chaos Knight, so it is the new facet, which I think conceptually should be the best one now. Like the fact that you're a whole neutral item set ahead seems pretty good, especially at 45 minutes. You're gonna have the tier 5 item, which is pretty sick. So like an early Minotaur horn sounds really good, or a couple of other options, obviously. But yeah, I think it is. Now, the way it does work is you only get the artifact. You don't get the enchantment. So you can't pick from like the level 5 like bonuses. You just get the actual item. But there are pretty good ones like Spider Legs and Minotaur Horn, etc. So,
for sure.
Still very good. Yeah, and then also Legion did not go the cool new facet. She went the old Stone Hall plate one. So we're just going to see basic normal Legion Commander this game, which should be in this form. Commander. Yeah, in this form is actually a little bit nerfed, I think, because her lifesteal on creeps did get reduced, so her jungling and her laning will be a little bit worse, I think. But it is a good matchup into lifestealer, I think, so that should be good.
They're making an invasion play here. Reese doesn't catch it out. Is going to try and use the Heavenly Jump to get down. The preemptive tip from Sassy. Dara, Bamboo, his whole team with some toxic tips. Does die, gives the first blood to the side of It's a Team Secret. And with that, if you're new here, this is the Irish Dota League Season 4. This is the final game of the group stage between It's a Team Secret and Monkey Kings. If you are new around here, we would love to have you get involved in playing in the Irish Dota League, in coming to some of our lands during the year, or playing in our new in-house league, or just finding someone to play ranked with if you're interested. !Discord in the chat. The Discord link is down below. You can also go to irishdotaleague.com to catch up on all the fixtures and results from the league so far. And yeah, we're getting into this one. Pretty even bounty split. Oh, maybe 3-1 actually, in favor of It's a Team Secret. So first blood and an extra bounty for them. Pretty good start to the game.
Yep, sounds good. And it's definitely what they need, a bit of momentum. Even the tips on Reese there, nice to get a bit of juice starting off, you know. So hopefully they can get some good vibes going to the start of this game, because the last game was pretty one-sided and probably not very fun to play for anyone involved on Team Secret. So
those tips were all from Reese's teammates.
Well,
just to say.
See that. Sorry, I know that was from the Team Secret guys. Well, you know what? You saw him getting clowned on. It's the same thing. Bit of momentum anyway. So
yeah. Of course, it feels good. But yeah, this is a bit of what you're saying with the enchant totem, the early levels. Oh, as the Viper getting low in this bottom lane, Avoxo going down to Poltergra.
Yeah, nice 3-man, keeping the offlane support down on the safe lane there to kill off the Viper, which is actually really big. So
yeah, I mean, insanely good lockdown on this Team Secret.
Yeah,
they are going to keep him there. Is it actually?
I mean, if you were,
you know what? I kind of love it. I dig it.
This could be crazy. And I mean, Legion is a hero that could probably survive up here. I doubt it's going to stay forever. I imagine he's going back up at some point, but
I mean,
it is interesting.
They are just going to chase Reese off here. Mustache Wrangler is like, fuck you, I'll keep coming. Run you all the way up to the mid lane.
Rewind.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm so here for it. No, it looks like the Lion is going to the Twin Gate now.
Okay, yeah. There's no way he actually stays.
I believe.
CK likes his levels as well, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Good. One thing to notice on the bottom lane is like the CK into Viper matchup. Like obviously the Viper does a lot of damage, but he is a pretty single target heavy hero. So like if CK gets his illusions and stuff, this Viper will be killable by the CK +1. Maybe even CK on its own. So
of being killable, they do get the Hex in from the chicken fingers. They have the Chaos Bolt as well. The Shackle comes out on Mustache Wrangler. They're able to get another kill onto Avoxo. The follow-up coming in here for now from Reese. They get the Hex down onto Mustache Wrangler. The Blood Grenade is still ticking him down. Is he going to die? No, it is going to pop. The Cluster Cluck will end up living. Does get the Dispel. Very, very close there.
Yeah, and already a much better safe lane for It's a Team Secret than there was last game. Like the CK Shaman matchup feeling much better. The Shaman feeling way more effective than the Venge. And yeah, things are rolling a bit better now.
Yeah, Dara having a good time in this top lane still though. 14 last hits.
Yeah.
Well ahead. 3 last hits up on the Legion Commander.
Yeah, but they have an answer to him this game. You know, even if he gets really fat, like if you get a Legion Duel on him, which to be fair is no easy.
To see it. Oh, he gets the enchant totem. It doesn't matter. I scatter shot you. You right click me once. I headshot you. You die.
Okay, that's huge for that mid lane because if DJ John gets one more damage item now, and this Zeus spike down here as well.
The chicken fingers in on to Zeus. Follow up with the actual hex. The right click from Poltergrad does get the kill. But yeah, as you say, huge on that mid lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, as they get the stun out onto Dara here with the Earth Spike, Mev running him down. They get the right clicks in from Sassy, able to just secure the back off there. But yeah, really impactful on this mid lane. This is right around the time when we're saying this becomes sniper favorite. So to be able to get that kill at that timing is pretty good. We have a pause. F9. Right, fun facts.
I was going to say as well that it'll be interesting seeing like Mev on a, not that Phoenix is not a normal offlaner, but it just did feel like it was struggling to have that traditional offlaner impact in the last game. So having the Legion there to lock someone down, like in the early team fights and stuff, hopefully it'll allow Team Secrets to play these fights a bit better. So. Yeah, and Legion also top of the CS right now, which is good. But yeah, I was trying to say before as well, like they do have an answer to Lifestealer, like it is a really good hero, but if you can get him in the duel, like he can't obviously use his Zags or anything, and then you get the CK damage on top of him with that. They actually have pretty good core matchups against the Lifestealer this game. Like I know they're strength heroes, but with the illusions, between the illusions and the duel, like it is there should be ways to answer him. So yeah.
He gets less lifesteal off the illusions, right? That applies to him too?
Yes.
Is that what the new lifesteal rules are?
I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, it's weird. I think that's global now. I like what they added. Lifestealer gets 40% lifesteal penalty on illusions and creeps. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we do have the resume and the immediate pause. Accusations of toxicity.
Who are we waiting on here? Sorry.
I don't want to alarm you.
Go on.
But I think Valve fixed the in-game camera function.
What?
I'm getting Malu's camera POV right now when I'm in game.
There's no way. I can't see it though. How
really?
No.
I am fully. I don't know how I'm seeing it, but I like fully.
I might not have clicked the thing though to follow his camera in the lobby. It's possible.
I didn't click it. I haven't clicked anything. Now I don't see him select heroes, but like we're zooming around the map. I'm dumbfounded that Valve has done this.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Thank you, Valve. Thank you, Gaben.
Bit of spring cleaning, I suppose.
Please fix everything, literally like everything else, though. That would be fantastic. Yeah, please. Or the API that's been broken for a year. I'm not sure what we're waiting on. Oh, I believe we were waiting. Okay, we're good now. And we are going to get right back into this one. Yeah, so where were we? I think we were talking about the mid lane matchup for a bit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
we start this the unpause.
Once the pause happens, we do get a little bit out. Yes, CM does go down on the top lane. The Earth Spike coming in from YVL. Scatter shot. This just feels horrendous. A little bit of XP up as well now for the sniper after getting that kill. Really impactful.
Yeah, I mean 6-0 on It's in Team Secret right now. Definitely feeling like these lanes are in their advantage. And also this Viper pick on Avoxo is it is a hero you pick to dominate these lanes, right? So if he doesn't do as well in that regard, it's going to feel a lot tougher in the mid game. And we've seen that.
Yeah, the go out here onto Avoxo in this bottom lane. They are going to drop the blood grenades down onto the Mustache Wrangler. The right click coming from Poltergrad. They are going to pop the Cluster Cluck, get the return kill onto Mustache Wrangler, but Avoxo goes down first.
I mean, still a good trade, right? You'll take your trade your 5 for the 3 any day.
Oh, and
big rotation.
YVL, massive rotation into the mid lane, getting the right clicks, accidentally knocked him to the far side of the fissure. Bamboo hitter going down again.
Great rotation from the Lion there, coming in from behind. Really, really well done.
Yeah, interesting timing as well. Like not doing it around a rune spawn, just kind of.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe just oh my god.
As they go out onto Reese on the bottom lane, Avoxo is getting the right clicks down onto Poltergrad. Poltergrad is just going to stand and fight. They're throwing the right clicks into Avoxo on the Mustache Strangler. Poltergrad trying to run away now. Is he going to be able to? Is going to go down. That's a 3-kill streak going the way of a Voxel. Mustache Wrangler is able to get out. Not gonna
Yeah,
get
we're
out from
seeing
this.
almost a mirror image of what happened in the last game, actually. Like the safe lane on is Team Secret this time, dominating pretty hard with all these kills. I mean, obviously it sucks to go down there on Poltergeist, but in general, doing really well with those kills. So yeah, I think CK is gonna have a good game this game, no doubt. Or he
Yeah,
should
for
have a
sure.
chance this game.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a lot
CM
easier
is here
Zapper
for the
to platform.
rotation, so they'll see who they're gonna try to go on here.
Ooh, and they are just going to get the immediate Frostbite in onto the Mustache Wrangler. With the spike, is going to go down
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Seems like both supports are pretty happy to leave their heroes on top, which I mean makes sense. Like I don't think Legion without +1 is probably not going to kill Lifestealer, and vice versa. Lifestealer is definitely not killing Legion without +1. So yeah, both supports feeling like they can roam the map pretty easily, and both these heroes can farm. Oh, they did go the Glacial Guard. Okay, interesting. So they did not go for the spell on Crystal Maiden.
Boo!
I mean, it's also
Where-
cool. Like it's new tech. It's still
I mean, it is new tech, but more damage. More damage better.
yeah, fair. That was exciting.
Big team fight ulti. I press 3 and then 4 and then stand still and kill you. You know, that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
They are going to get the go out. The mass TPs to this mid lane.
I was
Bamboo
like,
Hitter
Echo Slam was
making a
used.
hasty retreat. Echo Slam with the Arcane Rune getting used. Nice attempt by Bamboo Hitter. Not enough to secure the kill on TJ John, but a valiant effort nonetheless.
Yeah, especially with the Arcane Rune, right? Like you feel a lot more like you can just give it a go and aren't feeling as bad if you miss the ulti or whatever.
Yeah, oh
so-
my god, the
Radiant
scatter shot
scanning
damage
around
is
for enemies.
insane. Able to
Their
dodge out the
odd-looking
enchant totem 8.
bulging
Fissure getting
eyes.
dropped down onto the sniper,
It's just
but
creepy.
no
Yeah.
real follow-up.
Peter John
to
is
get.
low, but if they've no ulti up on their Shaker now, there's definitely nothing happening there, I don't think.
Yeah, he can't just walk at him. HP
No,
that he has
definitely
as
not.
well.
Now, worth saying in the
If-
patch, so, I was going to say, with the CK, that it did get its farming speed nerfed. The Chaos Strike, his third is critical. Extra damage against creeps got nerfed. So it'll be interesting to see if he finds it tough. I haven't seen a CK carry yet, but if he finds it tougher to farm this game, I'm not sure how it'll feel, so it's something to watch.
Can we see the last hits? Yeah, Mev having a fantastic time on top. And speaking
Level
of
6
having
on
a
Legion,
fantastic time on
so-
top, they do have
yes.
the level 6 to get the Hex out onto the Crystal Maiden. The Lifestealer Infest with the heal there. Dara with a great heads-up play. They're making the turnaround onto Mev. The deal is down, but it's not going to be enough. They get the Earth Spike coming in from the Lion off to the side. The Blood Grenade gets dropped, does get the kill for Sassy onto Mev. As they go out onto the bottom lane now, Poltergeist and Voxel both getting low. The dive under the tower, Voxel able to get the kill onto Poltergeist. The return comes in from the Mustache Wrangler. Reese is going to have a right-click battle with him. Is going to go down on the Mustache Wrangler. The Shadow Shaman
Don't
is
look
dead.
out,
There's a
but
TP.
Radiant's bottom tower is getting
cancelled?
obliterated.
Lion was
Cancelled
about to
from-
TP, I think, but he did
Oh.
not. Yeah, you do have to look out there. Like we said, the Legion into Lifestealer matchup is good, but it is if you duel the Lifestealer. But if you don't have duel for the Lifestealer, you kind of have to duel him if he's anywhere around, because he is just going to infest whatever your target is, and it's going to be really hard to kill him. So,
Poltergeist coming back to this bottom lane.
okay,
getting
CK
the
just
stun
got
out,
6. Yeah. So yeah, just I have to think twice about Legion making these duel plays if Lifestealer is not the target of the duel. So.
Yeah, really, really tough. Great heads-up play by Dara there, though, to get the
Yeah,
kill.
no, really good on the. Oh, and here comes our Shaker.
Yeah. Bamboo Hitter is here. They are going to pop the Rage and go attack YVL. The Earth Spike gets dropped
They are
onto
going
the
on different
Earthshaker.
targets here.
Sassy is going to come around the back. They are going to get the kill onto YVL.
Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the
Seems
war.
like maybe Mev could have been a kill there if they'd concentrated all their stuff on the same hero, but I understand trying to take the easy pick is also appetizing. So
Yeah, I think the Earth Spike from the Lion made it kind of hard for Earthshaker to chase the Lion.
That's fair,
Legion,
that's fair.
I guess. They're going to pop the Phantasm on Poltergeist and go straight after a box, so straight in, no kissing. Get the Hex down as well as the Shackles under the tower. The Mass Serpent Ward gets dropped. They pop the Cluster Cluck onto Mustache Wrangler. He's going to go down. The TPs come in. They don't need them. Poltergeist does go down under the tower to Avoxo and
If you're a fan
Reese.
of Radiant's top tower,
yeah, this
YVL
seemed
is
like that seemed
here.
like a very forced play. Oh, I mean they might get the
Ooh,
Viper
they
anyway.
do have the Assassinate
things are looking
and
dire
the
for
Scatter
Dyer's
Shot.
bottom tower.
Lion is there too.
Forget I said
DJ
that.
John.
Yeah,
getting
just
onto
that's
a box
very
score,
forced,
but-
especially when if you're playing against a Zeus, you know that you're never going to get a full length shackle off because he's going to have the lightning bolt to cancel. So I think if you're going to make that play and like dive him under tower on a Viper, you need the third hero to be there already. But Lion didn't come in till a little bit after, so I think that was just a bit of a force, unfortunately.
Bamboo hitter on top of DJ John. YVL is here on the rotate though, just gets the level 6. The tip coming in from DJ John. Bit of another force play from Bamboo hitter on the contrast. Getting the kill there.
I mean, nice to get that back, right? It felt like Monkey Kings were starting to come back a bit into this game, but that's a good kill on the Earthshaker again. Yeah. Poltergray on the last hit's doing fine, but maybe not. Can we see network then? Yeah, 4th in the net worth, so not bad. Him and the Lifestealer are basically tied right now. Viper top of the net worth, which is kind of surprising. He died like 3 times, but still doing really, really well against these on his lane against these 2 heroes. So Avoxo, I think the highest MMR hero player in the game, so maybe just showing that, but we'll see.
Mev and Dara both making a go out to each other on the top lane. Meanwhile, we have a smoke coming into the Radiant jungle here. They do see YVL. YVL is TPing top actually to go and support his Legion commander. They're gonna stay smoked here, drop the ward down. Not really looking to make much of an aggressive play. No one really in the area.
Dyer's scanning all over for enemies.
Sniper going for this Maelstrom, pretty standard.
Yeah, pretty standard. No Glepnir now though.
No, unfortunately, so we'll be in the Alnir build up. But
yeah, scatter shot onto Bamboo hitter. Does have another one. Is going to drop it in. Getting a few of the right clicks in. Maybe another headshot and he will get the kill. Trying to drop the fissure in. Misses on Bamboo hitter. DJ John turning around, getting the right clicks on Reese. Doesn't have the scatter shot. Follow up. Is going to be able to just walk away.
Yeah, it feels like if you hit the fissure there, I think DJ John actually might be dead, but unfortunately, it was a tough one to hit with the kiting, etc. So, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I suppose just in case you don't know how many charges he has. He does drop the scatter shot charges, but they do get the root down in the mid lane from the CM, who does have a haste rune. Yeah. Salving up DJ John, giving him a bit of mana. Doesn't have the scatter shot charges, so probably just going to farm the lane rather than making any aggressive plays. Poltergeist pretty happy getting some nice farm in this bot jungle.
Yeah, and he has his armlet now, which is obviously a nice power spike for him. Really good on CK. He might get the kill on the CM.
As they make the go out, look at the pop the Phantasm, get the stun in onto Sassy. They do drop the Frostbite. Not going to be enough. Poltergeist taking down Sassy. In comes YVL for the play onto Reese. Voxo is just up the stairs here. Going to drop the Viper Strike down onto YVL. Before the Zeus can get off, YVL does drop the Finger of Death, gets the kill on Reese.
Wow, was that a level 1 Lion ulti?
Yeah.
That was like over half his HP. That was okay, plus 80, I suppose. That seemed like a lot of damage for a level 1 ulti.
That
but anyway.
to be fair, yeah.
I was just about to say
Reese
Reese playing really well this game so far, like always being there for the Shaman cancel, but now he is dead, so they will probably kill this.
In comes Sniper as well. They have the stuns for days with the right clicks. The right click onto the creep from Poltergeist. Nearly secures the backer for a Voxel. They are making the rotates down on the Monkey King, sorry. Maybe looking to pick off this Sniper as he runs back up the river. Bamboo Hater, sorry, does catch it out, gets the enchant totem, has the blink dagger with the root coming in from the CM. Sassy getting the kill. DJ John going down. 3 kill streak going to the CM. And the
yeah, this is an incredibly brawly game. I actually have no idea who's leading now, to be honest. I mean, the net worth's even, but it's very hard to feel who has the momentum. Interesting to see Earthshaker goes Blink first this game instead of Ags, whereas DJ John did Ags first in the last game, which actually felt pretty impactful, I thought, when he got the Ags early. So that's a good solo kill by Mustache Wrangler, though.
Looking to make the play out to get the Wisdom Shrine. Isn't going to get it. The Viper Strike comes in from a Voxo. He's going to farm up the rest of these Master for more than 22 gold each. But yeah, pretty nice trade.
Yeah, I mean, probably not, like, if you use certain wards as well and you don't get the Wisdom Rune, probably not worth it. But yeah, it was a good try anyway. Good effort. You see what he's going for there, for sure.
Mass TPs from the enemy team make it difficult. But yeah, taking control of this bottom jungle now. Bottom side of the map are Monkey Kings. Tier 1 tower still up. Getting ready for that key 15-minute timing as the Tormentors have come up.
What is Jewel on cooldown from, I wonder? Because I did not see him Jewel anyone, and he's no Jewel damage. So I wonder, was there a play on top that we did not see?
I guess so.
Must have
I would imagine so. Either that or he jeweled the creep, because, you know, Immortals do that.
been. They do.
Two of them on this bot lane. Interesting to see that they're not all 5 grouped up to try and take this Tormentor, which has kind of been the standard that we've been seeing in Dream League, where the pros are really prioritizing getting this 3k gold swing.
For sure. And I think, Viper is probably pretty good against it. We know one of the reasons Lifestealer is popular is because Lifestealer is also good against it. So I think both teams here actually have a pretty good team to try to take Tormentor if they wanted to. Like with CK ults and everything. CK maybe going for a solo kill here?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not with him.
In comes YVL from the side, has a shield or the finger. That's coming in with the Phantasm. They do secure the kill onto Bamboo Hitter.
It's kind of funny.
That's a really good play by Capulta Grey, I have to say. Like having the, whatever team strategy they decided to do there, like to get him waiting there beside the tier 1 tower and waiting for a shaker, and then Lion coming into really well executed play, I think, there to bring your carry in this early in the game.
And they do drop the Viper Strike onto the Shadow Shaman. The Mustache Wrangler doesn't have the Cluster Cook Up, is going to go down. They get the Jewel out onto a Voxo here. The Jewel isn't going to last long enough. Mev not able to get the kill. YVL goes down in the background to Sassy with a huge ultimate from the CM. Dara comes in, gets the kill onto the Legion Commander, and it is a 3-for-0 in favor of Monkey Kings, who will probably look to take this Tormentor.
Yeah, huge CM ulti there. Jesus, that Viper was definitely dead without the attack speed slow on that CM ult. Really, really well played, and obviously a 3-for-0. Oh, but Earthshaker's dead again.
Bamboo Hitter in the mid lane.
And we're seeing this lane. I don't know if Earthshaker can return to mid again. He's died there about 3 times now in the last 5 or 7 minutes. And we're seeing this on the net worth too. He's like 1,500 gold behind. Yeah, for sure. Which is kind of a misplay, right? Like, as you said, they wanted to like leverage that 3-man fight into Tormentor, but now they probably can't without the Earthshaker, so a little bit tough.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, a little bit tough.
Have to applaud Voxo, like how farmed he is this game. Like, even though he died, I think 3 times on lane, he's like highest net worth in the game and beating his rival CK on the net worth. So yeah, really, really well done so far.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a pretty big fight here bottom now that's going to be pretty indicative of how the rest of the mid-game, or at least the trend of where the mid-game is going over this Tormentor. But it does look like they're actually take it over here on the side of it's Team Secret. They don't spot the vision out that's there. It's just outside the sentry vision.
Yeah, you do have to be careful
Literally
you're playing
just
against these CK illusions. Like, if you take a full fight against them here, I imagine they're going to do a lot of damage, but we'll see.
They are playing in vision here. They do get the D ward.
Do we blink on Legion?
Someone coming through the twin gate. No,
we do not.
Channeling it. It's Sniper in the top lane. Sorry, we don't. They are going to make the go on. The Echo Slam does get dropped as well as the Fisher. They are going to get to go out onto the Mustache Wrangler. The Hex comes in. Dara is online in the background. Down goes YVL. Reese is going to go down to YVL. Before that, though, Mustache Wrangler going down as well. They get the shootout onto this Lifestealer. He's going to go down with the CM ult. Massive next to the Tormentor. Dara getting extremely low. Getting the open wounds. Getting the kill onto TJ John. It's a team wipe in favor of the Monkey Kings of Voxo. Maybe going down. Lives on just a little HP. With that Vanguard is going to make the TP back to base. And yeah, that was on a knife edge, that fight. A lot of them.
Really good execution from Monkey Kings there. Like, I mean, even though the Earthshaker, I think, only hit 2, really well played by a Voxo to come around the side and take the CK out of the fight early, so he wasn't able to join the rest of his team. And then also Sniper having to come through the gate while all that was happening isn't great either, when obviously the Monkey Kings were in position to fight him out there. So yeah, just way better positioned and better executed by Monkey Kings there, getting the initial initiation from the Earthshaker.
Yeah, super good.
They did take Tormentor there, right?
No.
They did not. Okay. I mean, maybe they were too low HP. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting to see that they're not going straight back down there on either team, though.
I mean, it's about to come top, right? So maybe they're going to try set up there. Or maybe the teams are like, okay, we've tried this twice now, and we all keep. I mean, I suppose Monkey Kings have won both fights, but they still haven't had HP to take it. So maybe they're happy to leave it for a bit. I'm not sure. But... Okay. Cool.
Kings making that move down there. I didn't realize that it's actually set up here already. They're going to pop the Phantasm here. They are going to spot Reese out. Immediately pops on the Mustache Wrangler. They don't realize that it's Reese who's going to the creep wave. Totally oblivious.
They should see a Voxo here.
They should see a Voxo get a ward up on the high ground. No, heading back down toward mid.
Wow, that was close.
I won't make the reference that everyone makes when 2 people pass each other by in nighttime in Dota. about ships and knights. But they do have 4 heroes on 5. All 5 heroes are in this top lane. They are a little bit split on It's a Team Secret. DJ John down this bot lane. 2 cores and the Shadow Shaman. They're going to try and make the go onto the Legion, onto the Lifestealer. They are going to get the stunning. Drop the Mass Serpent once. They do get Dara. That's a 3 killing streak dropped.
Voxo in the back.
Zeus ultimate. They are going to catch a Voxo down on this Viper. They have the Shackle there. YVL getting the Earth Spike in as well. Mev going on the backline. They get a Voxo too. And comes the Rift from Poltergrad. They get the Dispel onto him as well from Mev. They are going to get YVL in the background from Bamboo Hitter. DJ John has arrived though now. They don't have the stun or anything for Sassy, but they do have the damage, even with the damage resistance. Down goes Sassy as well. It's just the Earthshaker left standing. And that is a 4-for-1 in favor of It's Team Secret. And just like that, the game has turned on its head.
Yeah, we see the impact of the Legion Blink in that fight, and finally the counter against the Lifestealer when they were able to get the duel on him straight away, plus the Chaos Knight damage was exactly what we talked about in the draft, and Lifestealer wasn't able to function. Ovaxo also kind of caught out position there in that fight. Like the rest of his team was all to the left, but he kind of got caught out in the back. Maybe he didn't know they were there, etc. But still, just getting those 2 cores out straight away kind of hamstrung the fight for Monkey King, sorry. But yeah, really well played. I think this Legion, this has to be the way that It's a Team Secret take their fights, right? They have to be the ones to initiate with the Legion duel on the Lifestealer, kill him at the start of the fights, and then you can go forward from there. But yeah, that's I suppose the template for what they have to do for the rest of the game.
Yeah, if they're able to find that pick, it is pretty clear how quickly the team fight for Monkey Kings falls apart.
Yeah.
Taking out the hero at the batch. But still no one has taken the Tormentor.
Yeah, which is interesting.
We've really been talking up.
We have, yes. They are disappointing us this time. But I mean, they did take it at 16 minutes last game. So not like they don't know it's good, but just maybe, I don't know, maybe they're a bit all over the place with trying to do stuff.
We're also seeing... I mean, there's been like 8 fights.
yeah, there has. It's been really brawly. And also, all the cores are so similarly, have such similar net worth in this game. Like, look, it's like 11k, 10k, 10k, 10k on the Lifestealer, Viper, Chaos Knight, and Sniper. So really could be anyone's game to play. It does seem like the team that executes the best is going to move forward here, so...
Yeah, absolutely. And it will be interesting to see what that execution is. They are making a 5-man smoke in the mid lane here on the Monkey Kings. Oh, sorry, 4-man. They are leaving Dara top to farm. I imagine the play is go bottom, try for a fight, and then move top. They maybe have vision around here somewhere. It's an interesting spot to set up on the side of It's a Team Secret.
Yeah, they are gathered together on It's Team Secret, so maybe they expect this, or they're... Yeah, maybe they had a vision of them smoking somewhere.
They are coming top to finally take this Tormentor now on the side of It's a Team Secret. They come through Twin Gate, where they have the vision. Nearly going down on YVL. The Zeus Stone comes in, gets YVL. Wait. Oh no, sorry. Yes. So Dire got the kill, and then Radiant get the Tormentor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now they are running up through the triangle here, so they're going to catch these heroes that are low from the Tormentor. Poltergrey may be reading this and going back to his team, but Legion and Shaman are both very low if they catch them on Monkey Kings.
DJ John getting the TP out as well. Mustache Wrangler getting the TP out. Mev stuck between a rock and a hard place, hung out to dry. No TP back. Decides to get a little greedy with the Lotus. But yeah, sorry.
We got a TP out on Shaman and Chaos Knight. So honestly, considering they got the reveal and they were all on reload HP, maybe that's not a bad situation. Kind of counteracts the Tormentor advantage, obviously a little bit, but not too bad. So.
Yeah, not too bad indeed, but yeah, very unfortunate for YVL. I imagine he got Teammate Creep Wave or Vision or something, and that was why they did that.
This
warding around each other. The Nimbus comes in. They do have the enchant totem ready on Bamboo Hitter, and he does absolutely slack YVL once he comes out of the Hex.
Yeah, we are noticing this less HP on the Lion this game. Like we even on the Earthshaker, I think he like one-tapped him with half HP like in the last fight, and even there he died super easily. So definitely a change.
Ice in his veins on the Mustache Wrangler, able to get the blink out as soon as Bamboo Hitter comes in.
For sure.
Looking to make the play out here with Mev. Mustache Wrangler using the Shadow Amulet to great effect here. Blade Mail gets popped early on Mev. Blinking backwards on Shadow Shaman. Juked us all out there. Mev blinking in, maybe to his own detriment. Gets caught on the far side of the vision. The scatter shot comes in from the Sniper in the background. They jump forward with the Echo Slam. They get Mev. Dara running down YVL under the Nimbus. Going on to DJ John now. They have the Shadow Amulet. He's going to infest into a creep. Maybe continue the push on here. Bamboo Hitter is there with low mana. Does have the Blink Dagger though. Doesn't have the mana for any follow-up spells. Has an Enchant Totem in the chamber. But it looks like they're not going to make any big play. The Blink forward? No.
Yeah, just a bit of miscommunication there. I'm not sure if I think Shaman probably did mean to blink forward, but then maybe clicked on his map or something. I'm not sure, and then blink backwards. But Mev then went in, even though his Shaman couldn't go in because Blink is on cooldown. So just a bit of miscommunication there. Unfortunately, does lead to 2 big kills for the Dire. 6k lead is not that much on Monkey Kings, but they do have a team that, like, if Lifestealer starts to feel unkillable, they probably will just steamroll. So and this Ovoxo Viper, for some reason Viper is actually a very popular hero in this Irish Dota League, but we've seen many times throughout the league so far these Vipers that kind of had a okay laning stage and get behind, but he is actually really farmed. They're going to have a ton of impact.
Ooh, they are going to get the Jude out onto the Viper. Dara is standing there. He doesn't have the Infest. They're going to nearly go down, but down goes Avoxo, Mev, and YVL. The Mustache Wrangler getting caught in the CM ulti, who stood right in the middle of all the heroes. Poltergra getting the kill, but getting low in response. DJ John goes down in the background. It's a team wipe for the Monkey Kings as they get Poltergra as well. Huge CM ult there, really securing a lot of damage and securing ultimately the team fight win for the side of Monkey Kings.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about the target prioritization there on the Legion. Like, I think you either have to take the Lifestealer if you think you can burst him, but he probably maybe is too tanky now, especially if CK doesn't have Blink, so like he might not get in there quick enough. Or you take the Earthshaker because you can take out the team fight, and Earthshaker's probably easier to kill than the Viper. But the Viper kill, like, he has all this magic resistance and he's really, really fat. I'm just not sure he's a target in that fight, and it kind of seemed that way. They used everything they had to burst this Viper, but after that they just kind of die. So
I mean,
yeah,
even
maybe
bursting the CM would have been better, I feel like.
Yeah.
To avoid the freezing field.
I understand, like, you don't want the Viper ulti to get off, which makes sense, but I mean, at least it's only one hero. Like, if the Echo gets off, or if, I mean, Lifestealer kind of running free is the fight lost anyway. But yeah, just unfortunate there. I think it could have been a good fight, but just unfortunately the execution maybe wasn't quite there. Did Chaos Knight have BKB for that fight? I know he was building it, but I'm not sure if he has it yet. He does have it. Okay. So either they used it before or he didn't use it, either or. But because I saw he was kind of dying to some Viper stuff, I think, or something. So. This Zeus is also causing a lot of problems in these fights too. Not only can Shaman never get his shackles off, but just the overall magic damage is really, really high on Dire. So yeah, just doing a ton to CK, doing a ton to Legion and the Shaman, etc. Reese having a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. Really putting the chokehold here now on putting pressure on the sniper. They do have the Watcher here. They may be looking to set up for a fight, dropping the spike down.
Can we see Dara's items done on Lister? Yeah, okay, so he is pretty fat, and a very standard item build, obviously, the SMY into the Ags, pretty standard, but I mean, it is not as good a Ags game, just because if you get Legion Jeweled, obviously you can't use it, and I'm not sure, you can use it on CK illusions, can you? I'm not sure, but you might not be guaranteed to get it on the CK, so I mean, that's kind of tougher, but still just a great item, man. Always good in most games, I would like to say. So.
If you're in the vicinity of Dire's top tower, I'd put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
Dara as well, it is good to say, has nearly 450 extra HP from the kills in the last hits.
Yeah, which is why I understand Legion doesn't want to duel him, right? Because he is a really tanky hero. Like, his HP is just so high. So I understand that, but it just feels like, I mean, at this stage, I think maybe Earthshaker is the play, but Earthshaker also looks really tanky now too. So I don't know. Maybe the Viper is the play. It just didn't work out in the last fight. This will be a very free roach for the Dire. And honestly, if they put this on Lifestealer, I'm not sure they can kill him twice. We'll see.
Yeah, I find it hard to imagine.
I also, so can we look at, oh, nice, Nimbus from Reese there. Can we look at the CK? See, I agree with, I was about to say, I would love if he had a Bloodthorn right now. I mean, obviously, I'd love if he had 3 more items right now for himself, but yeah, it is a really good Bloodthorn game. Like, if he can get to that, it'll actually allow them to kill this Lifestealer, which they don't really have. I mean, obviously, if he just jumps on him with his illusions, he'll do a good bit of damage, but the Bloodthorn would really be key this game if he can get it up, and he is going it now. It just might be a little bit late, but I don't disagree that he needed these items before. It just sucks. It has to be this late.
Yeah, it's just a rough game all around. I mean, Monkey Kings have been pretty effective in shutting off the map
Yeah, I mean, and the CK is doing good on farm. Like he's only a little bit behind the Viper and the DK, but yeah, the one extra item here would be huge.
Yeah, it would be for sure. Interesting to
Sniper
see
going
what they're
Octarine Core?
doing.
Is that what that is? Or no, Bloodstone, is it? Oh, it could be either. Does Bloodstone use a Voidstone though, Dan? Click on Bloodstone, or not Bloodstone. I know Bloodstone does. Octarine, does Octarine use a Voidstone?
It does. Oh, sorry. No, not Bloodstone. Octarine.
Okay, so it has to be Bloodstone, okay. Fair enough. Oh, this could be a big kill. This could be a really good kill.
Find out the Earthshaker. They do get the Jewel in as well from Mev.
Nice,
bit
that's
of
huge.
Jewel damage. Yeah, up to 25. Hasn't been the best game for Jewel damage for this Legion Commander. It's been pretty unfortunate.
No, I mean, they kind of... that's one problem with this sniper pick, is they didn't really have a hero to play with the Legion that much. Like, I mean, they have Lion, who obviously has the burst, but often if you're playing Legion, you want a mid-hero that can really play with you and, like, go around the map and kill the Zeus and the CM, etc. So just with the sniper being a more, like, kind of sit-in-the-back hero, he doesn't do that as much, making the Legion game a little bit harder. But I think the Earthshaker should be the target now for the Legion, especially now. I mean, Lifestealer has Aegis, so, like, that's obviously even tougher. But I think if you can just get the Jewel on him early, the fights will be a lot easier. So I imagine that's what he's going to be trying to do now. But I mean, now you have Viper with a Bloodstone, so maybe you're like, okay, we try to take the Viper out when he can't use Bloodstone. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's really tough. Yeah, I don't envy Mev's position this game because you really do need the Jewel to kill almost all these heroes. But once CK gets Bloodthorn, it's going to be a lot easier for him to burst people like the Viper, etc. Does Viper have a Purge? Can we see Viper's inventory again? Oh yeah, which has a basic dispel now. Okay, so he does have that for the Bloodthorn, but so yeah.
I mean, that's a nice item to have it on the Bloodstone.
It is, yeah. They must feel really strong right now. Like, I mean, I know our Chicker just got picked off, but the Aegis on Lifestealer. Sniper doing a lot of damage here, though. You can never underestimate the Sniper high ground.
Does drop the rage. Scattershot comes in, backs off on Dara. Manta Illusions from Poltergraph.
I think they were Shard Illusions, right?
Oh, Shard Illusions, sorry.
It was not Manta. But yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, so he was going Orchid, but which is kind of cool. Like, he realizes this might be the last fight of the game, so he, instead of going Orchid, he changes into Mage Slayer and buys Shard as well. So have the biggest power spike he can get before they push high ground, which I agree
nice
with. Like,
to
this
get
is
that
going to be
against the Voxel.
Yeah, and Orchid in itself isn't going to do that much for you, but so you'd have to wait for the whole Bloodthorn, and that's probably not happening. So I definitely agree with the choice.
Do you get the tower? Dara still not 100% confident playing up on the high ground on his own.
Yeah, I think he is a bit worried about the sniper, yeah.
They could get the Legion Jewel as well, and that could complicate things. But I'm sure the counter initiate is there.
See, I think if Legion Jewels him and Viper just ults the Legion, I think it's probably fine. So they need, like, I don't know.
If they're just able to take the racks here, but they are getting the headshot rocks in. 50 seconds left on the Aegis now. Shard Illusions are there. They're going to drop the Zeus ult. Zeus ult now.
Maybe just to see if Legion was playing in the back, I'm not sure, but...
Back off.
Yeah, probably pop link before she went. Makes sense. I mean, I suppose Legion doesn't want a Jewel there because you need the Jewel up for Lifestealer's second life, really, so, yeah. But I understand, like, he was on a quarter of his HP from Sniper, so it is tough.
Catch 22, isn't it? You want to...
Oh, pop BKB on Sniper, that's pretty big.
DJ John, he's getting the right clicks in onto a Voxel. Dara running toward...
That cannot feel like the most fruitful BKB pop, though.
No, for sure. They are going to waste out the Aegis, though. On the side of its Team Secret. But yeah, feels hard to get up onto this high ground at the minute on Monkey Kings. They're after
it does. It is a sniper effect, as you said. And we're actually seeing CK with all... Oh,
maybe they get to go out on top. They get the Shackle on to Dara. They have the Hex follow-up from the Lion, the Earth Spike. They get the Jewel damage. Dara does go down. That's 1,500 gold going the way of its Team Secret. The TP's en masse leaving the area now for Monkey Kings.
That is a huge pick. Yeah, that is game turning. Yeah. I mean, I know obviously Viper is still huge. What'd you say, Dan? Oh, nice. Okay, that's also very big. But yeah, that's a huge pick off on Dara. Maybe just staying a little bit long in the enemy triangle when he knew they were going to smoke out after they left. But yeah, Chaos Knight probably regretting now not buying the Orchid because he would probably have the Bloodthorn. But anyway,
Ooh, they're
that's
dropping
okay.
the Viper Strike down onto the CK. BKBTB, the Nightfall special, does
Hope
get out
Dyer's middle
on
tower is
photograph.
insured. That thing is standing on its last
Yeah,
breath.
should be fine. Sniper probably having more impact. I mean, obviously, high ground is Sniper's favorite place to play, but he was having a lot of impact there, like a lot of damage. And they don't have, besides the Earthshaker, they don't have. Oh,
Oh,
another
they
jewel out
find
here.
out Reese here on the Jewel. They get a pretty hefty right clicks in with that shard. Isn't going to be able to get him down in the Jewel. Mev having to pop the BKB with CM coming in here now as well. Is he going to have the damage to finish off Reese? In comes the Voxel through the
Oh my
Twin Gate, drops
God.
a Viper Strike. Down goes Mev. If
That
I
is
was Reese, I'd be
crazy.
tipping him right now. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate. That's a real hard one for
Well
the
played by
Legion to
Reese. And
take.
also, how is that Zeus so tanky that your Legion can't kill him at minute 35? That's wild.
Yeah, that is
Feels pretty
crazy.
bad for the Legion, too. But yeah.
Was he getting... Yeah, I think he was getting Spell Life Steal off the right clicks, was he?
Maybe? Not sure.
Yeah, because it's magic damage, so you do get Spell Life
Oh,
Steal.
okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's wild. Not very fun for Legion at all, to be honest.
No,
You can
not
tell
very fun
Dyer's
for
middle
Legion at
tower is
all.
in trouble from the
But I was gonna say, yeah,
Wildfire
their
Strike.
methods to jump the Sniper are actually pretty bad. Besides the Lifestealers running at him in rage or the Earthshaker jumping him. So there is a way where if the Sniper just gets to play in the back of these fights, he actually does a ton of damage. So, what is Sniper's item next time? Can we see?
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower
Daedalus,
is
okay,
getting
cool.
obliterated.
Cool. Oh, okay,
Oh, they
well,
just
okay, we
jumped
see the
straight in
jump.
on Bamboo Hitter, drop the Echo Slam. They're going to get the Viper Strike and the right clicks in onto DJ John. Down he goes, 76 seconds, no buyback. As they
That
look
is
to try and
huge.
take this high ground, that's a massive
Don't look
pick. I mean,
now,
if they can
but
take him
Radiant's
down, they can
bottom
take the
tower
high
is
ground.
getting obliterated.
Yeah, really unfortunate. Did they just place a ward or did he shoot them from the high ground? I'm not sure.
I'm
To jump.
not sure. They
They
just
might
put
just have
that word
placed
up
that ward
now,
there. So
yeah,
that's a
I
really,
don't
really
think-
quick play by Bamboo.
They had that on the
Okay,
high
yeah, so they had.
ground. Wow.
Maybe it's normal then. But also, it's a little bit. If you look at Sniper's inventory, the fact he doesn't have a pike here is pretty huge. Kind of an item. I know he's defending high ground, so you understand why he wants the damage, but not having the pike just means that he can never. Oh, and if Legion dies here as well, this is
They catch him out with the BKB. Pulled the graph, popping the BKB, making the go out into Bamboo Hitter. They drop the Earth Spike, it hits two. Viper and Mustache Wrangler getting the stun here now onto Dara. Dara able to just turn and fight, pops the enraged Reese, popping the refresher shard. Sorry, the refresher orb and the ulti. There's going to be 4 heroes down with no buybacks on It's a Team Secret, and GG is called by the only living member. It's going to be a 2-0 in favor of the Monkey Kings. They are going through in 3rd place. It's going to be 5th place for It's a Team Secret. And we are now in Knockout Dota.
We are, and that's so unfortunate that they actually still had a chance of that game, but they just kind of that last fight was really poor. In just like the communication was bad. Like Legion, Jewel. So they had, like if they just waited for Legion, like they could have sacked that middle rack, waited for Sniper and Legion, and at least made a play with their whole team for the last rack. But unfortunately, they just kind of all go in wishy-washy, and then they all die individually. They had maybe the skills there and the network to defend, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out with the way they played that fight. But well played by Monkey Kings. I mean, they had the advantage for most of the game, probably executed better throughout most of the game, and yeah, drafted well and rightfully won the series.
Yeah, looking as a pretty good prospect to make it to the finals now, as they get a pretty nice draw, I believe, against fourth, the winner of the 5th place. I'll just look at the bracket here on IrishDotaLeague.com. Shameless plug. Oh no, Wong's Bakery get the winner of 4th and 5th. So
Okay,
it'll be Monkey Kings versus the June squad. Welcome to the jungle for the semi-final place in the Division 1 knockout phase.
Big game, yeah.
Yeah,
But
big
also you have
game.
to say this mid player for Monkey Kings played really well. I thought in both games, both on Ember and Earthshaker. So definitely giving Monkey Kings a good chance going into these playoffs now.
Yeah, those will be some pretty hype games coming up as well. We have Division 2, where Cavan Champions and Creep Enjoyers secured 1st and 2nd seed to get a bye into the semi-finals. And of course, Division 3, where there's only 4 teams this season. So it'll be Imprint Esports versus Dan's Crusty Socks, and in the Archons versus No Discord Notifications are both semi-final matchups there. But with that, I believe that is everything we have for you this evening. I've had a really good time. I'm really looking forward to the league phase. If you're new here, please consider joining the Discord, !Discord in the chat, or the Discord link down in the description, irishDotaLeague.com for all the fixtures and results so far. I've been PK. I've been joined by the fantastic Asgrav
Thank you so much.
and the equally fantastic Malou.
No worries, guys. Thanks for coming out.
And we will see you all in the next one for the start of the knockout phase of the Irish Dota League.